Well, everyone, I'm super excited. I picked up the Vanquish VS4-10 Fordyce. I've been really, with me getting into this RC hobby, 1/10 scale is kind of the next stage that if I want to do trail crawling and do like some of the, just when you go out and crawl and stuff. I mean, the 1/18 scale is great. I've had super fun with it right now with my TX4M. It's been great. It's just, this is kind of the next step. And I guess, that's a good job by Traxxas and the other manufacturers, that like Axial and those guys that make those 1/24 to 1/18 scale. It just kind of feeds into this. And after doing a ton of research and having, just looking at everything, I really like the way the Vanquish trucks are made. Every single review I've seen, I know I've watched Harley Designs, I've watched Scale Builders Guild. I know those guys are very much affiliated with Vanquish, ones that actually even works for Vanquish. But at the same time, a lot of the other channels that I watch too as well, anytime they get their hands on a Vanquish product, they can't stop raving about, especially about these RTRs. And so I'm gonna go and open this bad boy up and we can take our first look together. I am super stoked. I did a lot of research. The controller on this is not something I have to worry about. It's got 4 channels on. I feel like it's usable in multiple things. The actual ESC for here, the motor is on this is pretty good. I'm really excited on the transmission, the VFD transmission. On the Phoenix, I was looking at the Phoenix really hard too. It's just, I don't know right now in my journey if I'm going to use the dig or the like 46% overdrive. So I felt like that was kind of too much for me to go with right now. I really felt like, when this Fordyce came out last week and I saw the videos on it, I saw Harley did one, I saw, Scale Builders, and there's another gentleman who did one, and I think he's over, maybe he's in Canada or something like that, but I've watched some of his videos. He does amazing paint work, but he couldn't stop raving about this as well as the Phoenix. So, and I know he's not really affiliated with Vanquish, but at the same time, like, I am so stoked to get my hands on this bad boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and pull it out because I don't know, this is kind of just amazing. So, oh my God, this thing is huge. I knew it was big. I didn't think it was this big. So, I know the 1/10 scale is definitely much bigger than the 1/18 scale. It's just, it's kind of the next phase you go through. So, can I get this open? There it is. That's your instruction booklet. Anything else? We'll toss this off to the side. Oh, this is comes in really good packaging. Wow, this is big. I didn't think it was gonna be this big, so very excited. What comes in this one here? Oh, cool. Oh wow, I didn't even know they gave you batteries. So that's pretty cool. They give you batteries for the controller already, so I don't have to go and find all that. So that's on there. Pause, time out. Let me go grab a knife so I can cut out the controller. Well, we're back here. Definitely got the stuff to remove the controller. Man, that is a lot smaller than, I knew it was going to be smaller. I just didn't realize it was going to be that much smaller than my TRX4M controller because that thing's pretty big, but awesome, sweet controller. Ooh, I can almost drive it one-handed. I've got big hands, but I don't know, maybe I just don't have the right grip on the controller, but I do like to drive with 2 hands. So that's kind of cool. Wow, this thing is absolutely amazing. Another reason why I wanted to go with this one too is, watching a lot of what people do with scale building and everything. I really want to paint all this up. So when I saw this one had the rear portions on it already included, I didn't have to buy those like you do with the Phoenix. I was very excited for that. I do like, the outside cage and everything, which is super cool. But at the same time, I wanted the sides. I wanted the actual truck bed. I know it's open here in the back, and that's fine. I've got some plans that I want to do with all this, but at the same time, I am just super stoked. This is very exciting. Definitely get my first 1/10 scale, and I got a Vanquish. So, just the overall quality. I mean, just wow. The new tires are so super sticky. This is just, I'm super excited. The sticker looks amazing. Got the new controller. This is just a super awesome truck. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off, open it up, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got everything open now. It looks like some of the stickers have already been installed, which is kind of cool. I do like, ooh, they have some white and some, they have some white VS4-10 stickers, other Vanquish products. Oh, they have some different Fordyce stickers to go up here. I kind of like those, as well as the Vanquish symbols. Maybe one of those will look good up here on top. I don't know yet, but that's pretty cool. It comes with instructions on the controller, which is cool. I'm gonna have to read this because this is all, you know, I mean, my other TR, the Defender was kind of easy and pretty well put together. Not really much, but you know, this is a little more advanced and I wanna make sure I'm doing it right. And you got the VE1 manual, and you got the overall truck manual here. So I'm gonna read over this and everything like that. And you know, it's got the instructions on how to put everything back together. You know, let's take apart this body, take everything off. This is super cool. I really like the front grille. It's got that whole like Jeep look, you know, I know it's not really a Jeep, but you know, it kind of looks like a Jeep. And then definitely this is really, really nice. I love the roll cage. Wow, I'm so ecstatic right now. You know, it's got the standard servo up there. You know, this is super, super cool. I mean, those are definitely, wow, those are pretty heavy duty. You know, this is just a great, you know, for me, I think if you're beginning, you know, this is, you know, and you're looking for a beginner truck, I think in a ready to run, this is kind of, I don't know, I think this is, you know, after all the reviews and everything, you know, I know Axial does their TRX4M does, you know, Traxxas does theirs, but I mean, this is just, every video I've seen of someone running their RTR from Vanquish out of the box has been glowing. You know, you know, Traxxas was my first one, but at the same time, you know, I saw this come out and just, it really blew me away. You know, when I saw the Phoenix, straight axle, as well as the Portal one, the Falcon edition, like just the reviews on those were really stunning. You know, I looked at the high trails. I really kind of wanted a high trail, but at the same time, there was just stuff that, you know, people said it was having, you know, it's really a trail truck. You know, it can't do a lot of crawling. These really can do crawling right out of the box. The TRX4Ms are a little high on top. You know, I know the Sport is a little bit better, but I mean, I like the old, I wanted a body that I really liked, like a classic look. And so, you know, the Chevys and the Ford and the one they put out for the Traxxas high trails are beautiful. But this body just looked really tremendous. And I'm a sucker for blue, so that's why I got the blue. But, you know, this is my initial first reactions to it. It looks amazing. You know, the tires, these Falcons are super, super sticky. I mean, that is just crazy. You know, compared to all the 1/18 scale wheels I've gotten so far, even from Little Guy Racing, I mean, they are great wheels too, but these are just super sticky. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna go put a battery in this thing, and we're gonna take this bad boy outside. So the next cut you'll see is me outside. I don't have a lot of trails. I've got my 1/18 crawler track, so I'm gonna go take it out there, and I'm gonna, you know, just see how it performs on that, and just run it through some grass and over rock beds and everything in my front and backyard, you know, just to get a feel for this before I, you know, try to find something, you know, down here in Pearland that's a little bit bigger, and so I can take it out on some trails and stuff. So I'm super duper excited. I know I've been talking a lot, so but my overall, I am super stoked to get this, and so we'll get a battery put in this bad boy and get it outside.